Hi, friends. It's Elisa. Welcome back to the Allgoods. It's October 28th, 1971. My dad is in Vietnam and says he's going to buy his ticket home tomorrow. My mom is in San Antonio, counting the days, feeling me move, and trying to sleep comfortably with a pillow propped under her belly. In these letters, they cover a lot of ground. Everything from a friend being grounded for migraines to Thanksgiving plans and a quick joke about my grandparents' long road trip. They're practical and specific, but you can hear the intention behind every detail. Both of them write about family. My dad asks my mom to find a motel nearby for Thanksgiving so their parents can visit, but not stay with them, and 2 nights only. Not because they don't care, but because they know how fast 2 weeks of leave will go. And my mom echoes the same thought without realizing it, laughing about that long car ride, keeping everyone included, but still creating space for what matters most. And between the errands, TV shows, and little routines, she keeps coming back to me, to the baby who's already keeping her company while she waits for my dad to come home. Here's her letter first. 28 October, Thursday. My precious darling, I love you. Seems like I start and close every damn letter to my chickie with that statement. I just never seem to overuse it. You're my everything. I got another letter today. This has been a good week. At least one every day. Well, every day except Monday. That was a holiday. I seem to detect a little depression from my love. Baby, keep smiling and chin up. Only 30 more days and we'll really have something to smile about. I know how bored you must be. You never mention playing gin. You know that's a good way of passing time. I'll admit, it isn't as good as making love or a few other forms of recreation, but it's a good pastime. Just think how many hours you and I have passed simply playing gin. Anyway, just remember, I be loving you, and I worry about you, just like I know you worry about me. If a hubby worries, so does his wife. Speaking of depression, I get depressed every day when I weigh. I'm gaining, not even when I don't overeat. It doesn't give me a hell of a lot of incentive to try to stick to my diet. The baby is getting so big. Tonight, he kicked me on my side. Felt like he was horizontal in my belly. It's really a weird feeling. Usually he kicks me down near your pussy. My belly is big and hard. It doesn't have rolls of fat, but it's big and hard. I can't wait to see your expression when you see the 2 of us. I think you'll feel like a daddy to be now that you can see and feel the baby so easy. I hope you don't get tired of our baby talk. I just want to share with you as much as possible when we're apart so far. I love you. Now for the day's doings. I was up around 10 to get my letters. By the way, I'm starting to sleep much better. I think partly the problem was I couldn't get really comfortable with the baby. Finally, if I lay on my side and put a pillow against my belly, it gives me the needed support, and I can sleep better. On my back, it pulls and hurts on my belly. It's impossible. Anyway, I feel much better when I sleep good. Anyway, I got dressed. Joy called. She still dates with Ron Davis, a friend of Jack Farrell's. It's a nice guy she's been dating some. They wanted to know if I wanted to go to lunch with them. I hadn't had breakfast yet, nor lunch, so I said yes. We went to El Rancho again. It's under new management, and the food is really good. I came home, watched my afternoon TV. I had told Bob Gordon when he was discharged I'd be glad to take him to the airport. He was discharged from the hospital today, and his flight left at 6 p.m. He came over for a beer and I took him to the airport. Now get this. Bob is permanently grounded. He has migraine headaches, which cause blurred vision, and he never knows when one is coming on. He doesn't know what the Air Force is going to do with him for the next year and a half. He was upset at being grounded, but not surprised. Getting to leave Lieutenant Colonel Smith also said Xena was seriously thinking about being a lifer. I don't know, really. The last we knew, he was trying to get an early out, wasn't he? Tonight I ate with Jan and watched TV at her apartment. I think tomorrow night we'll go to the hub. The folk guys will be there. It depends on my mood tomorrow. In the morning, I plan to go to the thrift shop on base. I heard they have a crib and high chair that's in good condition. I'll just check it out. You know I'll keep you posted. Your folks are on their trip now. I feel really sorry for Pop being in a closed car with your mom for such a long trip. I should be having a phone call any day. I can hardly wait to hear my darling's voice. I hope it's this weekend sometime. I don't think I can go many more days without talking to you. I wish I could love on you. Boy, I'd pop a surprise on my love. Whittle Chickie, if you were here right now, I'd give you the best blowjob. I'm so horny. I want so much for us to have good, sweet love sessions. Hope I can please you, as I'm very pregnant. God knows I'm going to try. One thing, I'd eat and eat and eat my dong tonight. Sweetheart, I'll close now. Please remember, I'm yours and I be loving you. You're my everything. I'm yours with all my heart, forever and always. Sarah. Jeez. Later that same day, my dad wrote from Vietnam. He was focused on logistics, buying his ticket, tracking who was coming and going, and already thinking ahead to Thanksgiving. Even half a world apart, they were moving in the same rhythm. Here's a letter from my dad to my mom, October 28th, 1971. My dearest love. Boy, I bet I'm confusing you with the numbers I've been putting on my letters. Well, I can't blame you for being confused. When I write from the detachment, I seem to do okay. When I write from the hooch, my calendar is numbered differently, so I give up. No more numbers. But I love you more each day. How about that, baby? I love you so much. You are my precious little chickadee. I'm going to buy my ticket home tomorrow, so I'll be able to write you the times then. I'll explain all of that in tomorrow's letter. Okay, my love? Well, Ken leaves tomorrow. He's really anxious. I'm taking him to Saigon tomorrow. Pi is supposed to come back here on Saturday, day after tomorrow. Then, when Ken returns, I leave in 6 days. Not long now. Now, I know I can't count. Anyway, it won't be long now. I'm already thinking about Thanksgiving. I'll leave it up to you to tell them about the motel nearby or whatever. I think a motel is the best idea. I know Marge will put them up in a guest apartment, but in a motel, they can get their coffee and breakfast and all. I don't want them banging on our door all the time. I'll write tonight and suggest they come and stay in a motel for 2 nights at Thanksgiving, okay? You can send them the name of a motel and how far it is from the apartment. You know Mother. She has to have the damn name of a place before she leaves Birmingham. Baby, I can't wait to be in your arms and love on you. Is your libido still sky high? I can't believe you're not cold these days. Having a little baby inside you has done wonders for my love. Well, you write that you're having coffee with friends. Has the doctor said coffee and tea are okay these days? Or are you just using the word coffee to mean commiserate? Just curious. I've been on alert again today, and it's been another day of no action or flying. I went to sleep last night around 9 p.m. I've been tired and not resting too well. but last night I caught up. I hope you're resting better now. Sleep as much as you can. And don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'll be home to you very soon. Sarah Jane, I love you with all my heart. You are the most precious wife in the whole wide world. I'm so very lucky to have you to love. Sleep well, my love, and love me each day. I am yours forever. Kisses and hugs. Love, Dick. Geez, these two letters, they show how aligned they were. They were so aligned, even when they were apart. My mom is writing about how big I've gotten. She thinks I'm a boy. I always knew that. And how my kicks keep her company. My dad's writing about his ticket, their Thanksgiving plans, and how to keep their short time together just for them. They're both including family, which I just love. They were so thoughtful, and family is such an important component to everything in life. But they were always protecting the space between them, the 2 weeks that mattered most. And in that space, the heart of their story keeps growing. I'm still growing in her tummy. What a joy it is to have these letters. And it's an honor to share them with you. So thank you for walking this with me. If you're enjoying the Allgoods Vietnam through the eyes of love, please share this podcast with a friend or a family member. And remember to like and subscribe wherever you listen. Until next time.